This is CBS 4 News at 7.
Miami-Dade School's masking requirement is still up in the air, but in Broward, students will wear masks to start the year.
Well, the thing is, some parents are not happy with that decision, as we've been reporting. Joining us now is Republican Florida Representative Daniel Perez, who presides over a district in Miami-Dade. And Representative Perez, great talking to you. What's your take on South Florida school districts requiring students to mask up?
Yeah, it's a hot topic right now, and my wife and I talk about this. I have two little children. I have a 3-year-old and one that's soon to be 2, but they start school as well, so it's something that I understand. And where we're at right now is that we want to make sure that we give parents the ability to choose what is best for their children. That is where we stand in the House of Representatives here in Florida, and I know we stand that way in the Senate and with the governor as well.
But could I follow
the same way if a parent
could I ask you, the CDC? Sure. The CDC is saying that they're recommending that children wear masks, teachers wear masks, and staff wear masks when school starts in the fall. Why not defer to what the CDC, what the experts say?
And I have no problem deferring to the CDC if that's what the parents choose for their children. We will leave that option up to the parents. If a parent wants their child to wear a mask, that parent should have every ability to do so. I trust that parents will make the right decisions for their children, as I hope that I can make the right decision for my child as well. And that's a discussion that my wife and I have actually daily as the numbers continue to change. But that is something that we do not want to enforce on parents to have to make decisions for their children. We want to give them the free will and the trust for parents to make the decision if they want their child to wear a mask or not.
We've been hearing a lot, though, that the governor, could put up some sort of a fight against these school districts that are saying they are going to mandate the mask. Broward already says they're going to, at least to start the year. Miami-Dade, we're still in a wait-and-see mode with them. What kind of challenge could that bring from the governor? Could he just blatantly tell them, no, they can't do it, and they would be in some sort of defiance if they decide to go ahead with the mask mandate?
There hasn't been any final decision that has been made, but what I can tell you that is an option is a special session where the House and the Senate would have to reconvene in Tallahassee in order to enforce a type of preemption for the school boards in order to not force them to have children to wear masks. Nonetheless, even in a scenario like that, it's important to know that the parent would still have the option to have their child wear a mask. All we're asking is, the same way we give parents the option to have their children wear a mask, we also want to give parents the option to have their children not wear a mask. But if a school board, if a school district mandates for parents to force their children to have masks, even if the parent chooses not to, then there is an option on the table for us to reconvene in special session in Tallahassee.
But if you choose to send your child to school without a mask, isn't that child also endangering the health of other children who are in that school? Not just the children, but also the teachers and the staff. What about their safety?
Not necessarily, unless they have tested positive. And in a scenario where they're testing positive, they're not going to the school.
Children could carry the virus. They could have the virus and bring it from home to the school and thus endanger others in that school. Isn't that a possibility?
Sure, it's a possibility, the same way that unfortunately it's a possibility when we go to the supermarket or the post office. That is a real possibility. But Ellie, I'll tell you this: if you are a parent that doesn't feel comfortable with your child going to the brick and mortar of a school, you can always teach your child virtually. That has always been an option. We're not taking that away from parents. The only thing we are asking is that we want to give parents the ability to make the decision for what they believe is in the best interest of their child. It's literally that simple. It isn't rocket science.
Okay.
Representative Perez, certainly a hot topic. I know we could probably talk about it for much longer, but we do appreciate your time with us this evening.
Thank you very much.